Today, we're diving into what might be the most chromosome deficient breakup in human history. A man has chosen Fortnite over his own girlfriend and made a blood vow to end a man's life named Tyrone because his Fortnite kill got stolen. So, where all good stories start, we have some Discord screenshots where our two main characters, J-Bear, who is the girlfriend, and Mevins, who is the boyfriend, live. So it all starts when Mevin decides to type, "I am so fucking mad at Tyrone." And lovely J-Bear comes in and asks, "What's wrong?" And then another person says, "Who is Tyrone?" and proceeds to get his entire fucking identity leaked. His govy, his address, everything just got leaked immediately. But that's besides the point. Mevin comes out saying, "Fuck that, I'm not giving up on the sodding quest." And J-Bear, his girlfriend, says, "Taking a break from Fortnite is good for you." And the most unprovoked attack I've ever seen, Mevin said, "I said no, are you fucking deaf?" This absolute troglodyte is treating a Fortnite quest like it's nuclear launch codes, like he needs to guard with his life. His girlfriend is at the point she is on her knees praying to God and begging this fucking man to take a break. And he's responding like she's asking him to cut his dick off and mail it to Fortnite. So anyways, now you gotta keep in mind, this is a public Discord. There was like 70 plus people in here. So Sheriff Sneezy, detective on the case, hops in, "What is going on here?" And J-Bear says, "Mickey," who I'm assuming is Mr. Mevins, "Mickey won't take a break from Fortnite." And he just said that? Yes. And Pushing Fan 2398 makes the critical blunder of saying Mevin needs a therapist. If there was like chess analyzation for this, this would be like a super mega fucking blunder, like triple question marks. This led to the downfall of Mevin's future bloodline, and we get to see it all live. So J-Bear hops back on the mic and says, I can't stand this. Taking a break from gaming, especially Fortnite, is healthy. I just can't take it anymore." And fucking Sheriff Sneezy, the little sly dog he is immediately already trying to get a fucking fistful of this e-pussy. And, are you okay, J-Bear? "I just want Mickey to take a break from Fortnite, but he won't listen." And then motherfucker just gave her the thumbs up, like, yeah. And she says, "I can't believe he and I had a fight." And then Mallory, why not? Because there's so many fucking people here, says the very controversial opinion of, "I think you should listen to your girlfriend." Now, fucking immediately, Mickey hops in and says, "No, I don't." He does not need to listen to this fucking ball and chain just on his back every day about his fucking Fortnite, man. Leave the man alone. Now, Pushing Fan 3298 hops back in and says everyone does. And then J-Bear says, "Even me." And then I think she was a little confused and she needs to make it clear, wait, no, not the therapist thing. Her brain is fucking perfectly fine, but Mevin's is not. Now, this is where we really get into the gritty about what actually went down and why he's so angry. And Mevin said, "Tyrone can fuck off for all I care. I refuse to forgive him." So his girlfriend is breaking down crying that her boyfriend needs to stop playing Fortnite. Everyone is saying, like, "Yo, you gotta listen to your girlfriend, chill out." He doesn't give a fuck. He hops on and starts slandering Tyrone. And of course, J-Bear says, "I can't deal with this. If you can't deal with it, then leave." And J-Bear says, "Fine, you and I are through." I don't think Mevins needs a therapist, brother. I think he needs an exorcism. This isn't a gaming addiction. This is a gaming fucking possession. Fortnite, I think his life is fucking Fortnite. I have never seen a man so angry over a game of Fortnite. Now, we are soon going to get some voice audio from Mevins. He gives us a full fucking breakdown of what happens from Mevins in the flesh. And then, as well, we are soon going to get to see his Fortnite gameplay. And when you see his Fortnite gameplay, you are going to 100% understand why this man wants to beat Tyrone to death because his kill got stolen. So we're getting the council meeting going down. The post-game interview after J-Bear just left the server. So we have from Funi. Okay, gonna be real now. Did you and J-Bear ever love each other, like, actually? And then Mevin said, I have a fucking headache, which I suspect is his last functioning brain cell trying to abandon ship after witnessing the shit show that went down. So now Mevin's response to somebody that said, your girlfriend might have just broke up with you and you're worried about a Fortnite quest. And Mevins doesn't give a fuck, because this is all Tyrone's fault. Fuck you, Tyrone. Honestly, I'm starting to think it might be Tyrone's fault too. So, the two people then come in and say, at this point, it's not Tyrone's fault. Let's not get ballsy. Mevins does not give a fuck. Yes, it is. It's Tyrone's fault. So, from here, it gets even worse. So, Mr. Phone Man said, at Mevins, get your bitch back, Big Mev. And then somebody named Mark responds to Mevins, and the message that he sent is fucking crazy. He said, hopefully I can get an IRL relationship with a woman in the future. I wish so fucking badly I could have got the lore what that message was about. But I guess he's officially given up on e-pussy because it's too hard to handle when all they want is you to spend time with them and not Fortnite. So Mevins responds to Phone Man and says, Jesus Christ, I can't get her back like that. And I have a crazy suspicion that you probably could. I think like he's asking you to solve world hunger when I think all you needed to do was log off Fortnite and probably call her on Discord and spend 5 minutes apologizing. And I'm sure shit would have been fine. It's easier than wiping your own ass, which I'm starting to suspect you also refuse to do because you're too busy playing Fortnite. But anyways, this next part is crazy. Somebody says, if something like this happens, I would just take a breather, and says something along the lines of maybe listen to some stress relief music. I think you're going to need a little bit more than stress relief music, but Mevins hops in and says, I do listen to stress relief music. Yeah, and I bet fucking Jeffrey Dahmer enjoyed cooking shows. Just because you listen to, like, calming whale sounds doesn't mean you're not having a psychological breakdown because a man named Tyrone stole your fucking kill. So, anyways, Landlady responded, says, that Jerbussy waiting. And Phone Man pipes in saying, you can't let Tyrone steal your bitch, man. So everyone's just taking the fucking piss right now, which I am very happy of. But anyways, this is now the director's cut. So this is everything that has happened since this moment. So first, I'm going to show you 2 audio clips of Mr. Mevins, and you're gonna just really see how stable of a man this guy is.
Just found that weapon again to try and reattempt the quest. And I die in less than 30 seconds. If it wasn't for Tyrone swooping in and stealing my kill, I would have gotten this fucking quest done! It's a bunch of shit! Fuck!
Okay, now you might be wondering why he's so fucking mad. This is his Fortnite gameplay, and I think it's gonna... everything is gonna click instantly. Now, 24 hours after all this happened, Mevins came back and dropped an apology. He says, Tyrone, I'm sorry about last night. You were only trying to help me. I reacted inappropriately. None of this would have happened. If Epic Games hadn't given me that ridiculously hard quest, it's not your fault. I blame Epic. But I also take responsibility because I acted out of line. I was seeing red because I was that close to completing the quest. Like I said to you before we cut ties, I usually don't mind when someone steals my kill, but this time I did mind. And I repaid you by being a toxic, ungrateful bastard. I did eventually complete the quest, but it took me several more hours after our fallout. If you never want to forgive me, I understand completely. Hope you have a good rest of the week. Mevins. Gonna apologize to J-Bear too. So, there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, number one, he apologized to motherfucking Tyrone first before his girlfriend who broke up with him. So he has his priority rights. Second thing I think that needs to be spoken about. He can't just accept the fact that he's a fucking a lobotomy victim. He blames Epic Games, and he acts like I was that close, man. If they didn't give me that fucking hard ass quest. I also like how he does give us a status report on the quest that he did in fact beat it, in case we were wondering. But we then get a fucking, I don't know who managed to get their hands on these messages. From here, we get his response to J-Bear. So he says, "I'm sorry about last night. You never did anything wrong, neither did Tyrone. He was just trying to help me. And I reacted ungratefully, not just towards him, but you as well. I was just so livid when I was that close to completing the quest, and trust me, it was hard. This fucking guy, man. It took me a few more hours after the fallout to complete. I also can't apologize enough for rudely dismissing all your advice. I was severely frustrated with the quest, and I couldn't take a break from Fortnite because it was a time-limited quest that was going to expire in about 10 hours or so. I heard you just want to be friends from now on instead of the other kind of relationship, but I'm okay with that. I just hope we can put all this behind us." Big fucking Mev, the Riz demon. Even after he tells his girlfriend to shut the fuck up, I'm playing Fortnite, honey, she still wants to be friends with Big Mev. They don't call him Big Mev for nothing. So, a lot to break down here as well. He just can't shut the fuck up about the quest. He can't just be like, "I'm sorry, I'm an asshole, I have issues." He just can't fucking let go of this quest. So, anyways, after the apology, we get a few text messages between Jer-Bear and Mav. So we get, we did have ups and downs when we were a couple, but we're both single now. Yes, trust me, I really don't mind just being friends. It's a better idea. I really wanted you to take a break from Fortnite, but you didn't listen, which led to our fight and me breaking up with you. I feel like I don't want to return to your server. Thank you for apologizing, Mickey. And yeah, we can move on from this as friends. Firstly, I understand if you want to stay away from the server. Secondly, thank you. Thirdly, that sounds good to me. It's best for me to stay single than pursuing long-distance relationship. Good call. I hope Tyrone will forgive me. But he just can't get his fucking mind off Tyrone. I secretly think he actually, like, doesn't really forgive Tyrone, and he just wants to speak to Tyrone to give him a piece of his fucking mind. Anyways, we finally get the last status report, the last message from Mr. Mevins saying, "How the fuck did those imposters even get the screenshots?" I don't know, man. Maybe the 70 people that had access to that chat seeing you break up with your girlfriend, maybe one of them thought it was funny enough to post online, but who knows. So Cybernut said, "Someone from the server initially posted on Twitter, I think, at least from what I've heard." Oh, give me a fucking break. Even when I don't have a Twitter account, I still have shit like this to happen. I know I didn't handle the situation well, and I've apologized to both her and Ty. Ty standing for Tyrone, of course. So, how I'm going to wrap this story up is I'm going to give you one last clip from Mr. Mevins himself. I don't know when this clip take place, but it is, the lore behind it is he kicked one of his close friends from his Discord server because he beat him in Mario Kart, and then when his beloved server turned his back on him, this is what he posted. Good night, everyone. I hope you enjoyed.
Do you guys have any fucking clue of what I've been going through? Do you have any fucking clue of what I've been going through within the past 24 hours? It's been nothing but misery. I only joined because I wanted to have fun after such a rough day. And then what do? You all pick on me. I don't fucking care if I have the most coins. I'm just not in the mood to be targeted relentlessly. What kind of fucking friends are you? I got fucking nothing. I got nothing to say. My whole fucking life is falling apart. And you all think it's funny. You're all pointing and laughing your asses off at my fucking misery. Why do I even bother? Why? Why do I bother? I don't care if that's the point of Mario Party. I just wanted to have a nice time and not be targeted when I didn't deserve it. Why are you all like this? No, I am not coming back. I am not rejoining the game. You can finish it without me. I am done.